Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the first issue of Ultimate X Full. Now as you know, Ultimate X Full was a two-part series that was meant to feature the ultimate versions of the X-Men and Fantastic Four, dealing with the ultimate version of the Mad Thinker, who was obviously meant to be a female counterpart to Reed Richards in this continuity, and a foreshadowing to what Reed Richards will eventually become as the Maker, which obviously, is meant to show them both similar, but eventually Reed becoming a version of the Mad Thinker. So the cover mainly has the X-Men and Ultimate Fantastic Four and Act duking it out, and the story starts off in basically Xavier's school, where he basically gets a glimpse of an alien general who warns them about a prison transport which basically contains dangerous mutants. So of course Xavier and the other X-Men journey out to try and get to the transport, but leaves Ultimate Kitty Pryde and Iceman to look after the mansion for any possible problems. So of course it's later revealed to be a trick by the Ultimate Mad Thinker, who, in this continuity is meant to be female, and also turned her brother into a version of, the awesome android. So of course, manages to break in single-handedly, and we see how Ultimate Kitty Pryde and as well as Bobby find something weird going on. So of course, just as she's managed to grab Cerebro, we see how, Ultimate Mad Thinker thinks fast, and saying, "Never mind, we can always toast some marshmallows. What do you think?" Oh my god, Bobby! And we kind of see how, due to her quick thinking, she's able to kind of defeat Ultimate Kitty Pryde as well, and as soon as Wolverine shows up to stop her, we see how she quickly thinks on her feet and manages to defeat, Ultimate Wolverine, saying, "Kicking birds up nest, I'm coming home, and I bought gifts for all." And we kind of see how, Ultimate Kitty Pryde and the others have to try and figure out what's going on, and it's clear from the distress signal that they got, it was obviously a plan by the Ultimate Mad Thinker, and have to think out what's going on. So of course, we see how at a dockyard, we see how the Mad Thinker meets up with two AIM agents to give them Cerebro, as well as doubling the prize, knowing how valuable it's going to be. And we see how, Kitty Pryde does some further research and thinks it's at the Baxter building where she was sent from. And they figure out that, after what happened with Fury and Xavier over what happened with basically Polaris, which happened in one of the issues in Ultimate X-Men, and talking about the new team, the Ultimate Fantastic Four. And we see how they decide to kind of go in, try and find a way to get answers. And we see how, at the Baxter building, we see how Ultimate Johnny Storm as well as Ben Grimm have one of their typical arguments, and we do kind of see how, Ultimate Susan Storm tries to get them to stop from killing each other. And we see how, they try and manage to get through the Baxter building by using Kitty Pryde's phasing abilities. As soon as Reed's looking at his notes, we see how he meets, Ultimate Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, and Bobby, and we see Reed saying, "Can I help you guys at all?" And we see him saying, "Yeah, we're investigating a robbery." And we kind of see how, Kitty Pryde and that have to kind of keep Wolverine calm before he causes any unnecessary problems. So Ultimate Reed gets into his uniform and quickly informs security. And we see how, Ultimate Mad Thinker gives AIM the glimpses of Cerebro, but of course, after getting her money and everything else, she basically ends up betraying them, uses Cerebro for a different purpose. And just as, the Ultimate X-Men and Fantastic Four duking it out, dealing with security, Of course, we see how, yeah, Ultimate Ben Grimm sucker punches Wolverine and saying, I generally prefer live action. And we see how, yeah, Ultimate Bobby manages to kind of make a giant ice wall, and we see how Ultimate Human Torch manages to kind of burn it down, but we know Wolverine wants round 2 with Ben Grimm. And just as, yeah, Ultimate Mad Thinker uses the Cerebro to go into everyone's minds and thoughts, we see how Ultimate Reed basically realizes Mad Thinker was all behind this. And yeah, this is the story. I think my thoughts on the first issue of Ultimate X4 is definitely readable and enjoyable. Again, it's a typical run-in-the-mill short story, but it's knowing what it needs to do with Ultimate Mad Thinker, as obviously, yeah, the character in this continuity is meant to be a foreshadowing and a warning to what Reed will eventually become when he becomes the Ultimate Maker. And yeah, the point of Ultimate Mad Thinker and Reed are like counterparts, similar upbringings, but different paths that they took. So I think the story definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, still readable, and still enjoyable. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.